morning, land of legends. Hi. I think you all know who I am, except that this is the first time you've actually seen me. Yeah, I'm Redskin. And it's been lately we've been playing a game called Dueling Keyboards. In my last blog, I set up what I felt we needed in the blog: civility, transpartisinship, for example. Most of us are pretty passionate about a lot of political issues, but I've talked to the advocate staff many times about blogs that are editorials. We have one individual from Washington who, he's on Blogger, and he cut and paste a lot of his work, but he doesn't back anything up with substantial facts. So any progressives out here who want to respond to him, he will not allow their comments. So when you try to make a response in a blog or something, all of us have gotten blitzed, okay? The terms of service, you need a Philadelphia lawyer and a microscope to be able to understand them. Like I said the other day, I'd rather sit around and have a cup of coffee and have a conversation about the issues of the day. But look at my header, okay? That guy from Washington, as you can see, those are all names of his blogs. And I think conservatives have gotten used to progressives, just kind of being Mr. Nice Guy. Well, we've had enough. So if you want to attack us, okay. It's not transpartisanship. Any of you aware, people know what transactional analysis is? That's where you perform the role of adult, parent, or child. And in communicating, you can't cross parent to child or child to parent to be on an adult level. So, let me say what I basically wanted to say. This is Redskin report number 1. And it's concerning healthcare. As you can see on the blog itself, I've included a great deal of paperwork dealing with the Federal Employees Program. What it costs, what it covers, who can have it, and I'm out here fighting to see that every one of you has exactly the same kind of benefits that the President of the United States, every member of Congress, the member party, in both houses of Congress, and 8 million other federal employees have. You're being cheated. Basically, first we hear about the death panels, and you're not going to be able to get care other than government rationing. Well, here's a little fact for you here. Personally, okay, I can choose between 10,209 primary care physicians in the state of Ohio. 75 of them are in Licking County. I can go to 172 hospitals in the state of Ohio. You see, I'm not even including, I can go anywhere there's a Blue Cross program and be seen. I'm just talking about Ohio, okay? In Knox County, there are 33. Franklin has 1,110. Fairfield has 100. Perry has 20. Coshocton has 24, for a total of 1,431 primary care providers, which, if you were on a plan like this one, you could see. It's not cheap. I'm spending almost $5,000 a year for this coverage, and co-pays are eating me alive. But before I got this job, when I got out of college, I had an appendicitis, an appendectomy, and I ended up $14,000 in debt because I didn't have any health insurance. It took me 5 years to pay it off, and it did wonders for my credit record. Medical debt should not be treated on a credit report as malicious debt, like you go out and waste money on using credit cards. Anyway, that's how the self-appointed credit police deal with it. But there's a big difference, You people call us bleeding heart liberals. Well, in some ways I would agree with you. The difference between me and you is the fact that I care about something more than myself. I've been where they're at, okay? Okay. One of the things that determine one's core values, I am a baby boomer. I can tell the age of most of the people on these blogs by how they blog. I grew up in an era of activism in the 60s and 70s with unlimited optimism. We put people on the moon, and my generation lived through the greatest prosperity of American history. And when you get to Gen X, we've been through the disillusion of the Vietnam War, Watergate, and the foreign market started replacing American services and goods. So Gen Xers tend to be a bit more cynical and skeptical of government. We've heard the same socialist commons arguments before with Medicare and with Social Security. I thought that after November that all this embellishing the truth or lies, straight out death panels, for example, you may not like the President of the United States, but he certainly deserves your respect. And the fact you're trying to disenthrone Barack Obama, I could hand you Barack Obama's placenta on a platter and you wouldn't believe it. Why? Because you don't want to believe it. Plain and simple. And, hey, I heard on the debate on the floor. I listened to all 12 hours of it, okay? I listened to the right side and the left side. The right side of the aisle, what they talk about the cost and the poor nasty insurance companies going out of business. I didn't hear a whole lot about the individual who's on the street with no health care insurance has to go to an ER, so the rest of us have to pay for his medical care. Okay? In one respect, I would agree with you. Most people in this country, the reason why my premiums won't go up $75 a year is because we have uninsured going to ERs because they can't afford a doctor. But in further episodes of Redskin Report, I will discuss other aspects of the national issues of the day. But I can't mention the guy's name. You all know who he is. From 450 miles away, he sits there and, like I said, read the header. Writes, I have no problem if you hate Barack Obama. That's your privilege. But you best darn well prove it. Okay? Having tea parties and throwing temper tantrums is not going to remove Mr. Obama from office. 7 million people voted more than for John McCain. And the Electoral College was a landslide.